Inside of 90 days, we replace 2 full-time incomes. Inside of 3 years, we have enough residual income to equal $2.1 million in the bank. And we get to get a residual income every month on the 15th of every month of that in our bank account every single month. So I want to teach that to you. If you're willing to learn a new skill, the listening skill, then I'm going to teach you this right now, okay? So LifeVantage is incredible. So I want to ask you this. Who wants better health? You know, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live, right? Well, who does want better health? Who do you know that wants better health? Okay? Who do you know that wants more time with their family, with their friends, with their husband? I believe if we had more spouse time, the divorce rate would be cut in half inside of a 12-month period. And I'm going to show you how to put this in place to where you can actually have your time back, okay? Who wants to have financial freedom? I do. I want financial freedom. I want to make sure that my generational wealth is passed on to my children. And I happen to find it here with LifeVantage. But don't listen to me. I want you to evaluate this, because how to recognize a great opportunity is super critical to how you get when you're approached by other people and how you react to other people offering something to you. Okay, so let's give you a small education today. There's 6 pillars of business. We're going to talk about 5 for sure, but the 6 pillars of business are company, timing, trends, products, compensation, and system. And arguably, timing is the most critical component in getting into a business. I was in a Dairy Queen. We were way in stabilization, but I knew I could eke out a living being a owner of a Dairy Queen. There's also timing in other companies that you can see. Would you go into Microsoft right now and invest a bunch of money in Microsoft? We all know about how Microsoft became a super billion-dollar company. Well, how about Apple? Well, what happens if the technology has changed? Let's look at the year 2000. Everybody had rotary dial phones, and then all of a sudden the cell phone came out, and everybody started jumping into the cell phone arena. Okay, everybody, and that took that technology is no longer available to people. The rotary dial phone is no longer. So what happens in the health industry when you have a product that's changing a trend to where we have a cell phone technology when everybody else in our industry, in the health and wellness industry, has a rotary dial phone? Okay, so you got to know you're ahead of a trend. We have compensation like none other. And I'm going to have you check each one of these off your list. If it's timing, trends, compensation, products, or company, here we go. Our company, I'll tell you 5 reasons why LifeVantage. We have a team management system, or a team management that is just bar none the best in the industry. They have taken our stock. Darren Jensen's taken our stock. We're publicly traded, and doubled it in the last 7 months. Okay, because of the initiatives that he's put in place, and we are capturing market share, and investors love that. So with that said, Darren has a track record. The last company he left was just reaching the $1 billion a year mark. So where are we going? Right where he takes us. We're going to be over $1 billion. So Justin Rose is his assistant coach, you could say. And what makes a winning Super Bowl team? You got to have a winning Super Bowl team in football, and we happen to have the coach and the assistant toach for this entire operation. So the next thing, you guys, credibility. We are on the NASDAQ, and we just got upgraded to another today. We just got, or tomorrow, today at the end of stock closing, we're going to be on another listing that's going to attract thousands of investors, and you'll see our stock more than double. I believe we're on the track to be a $30, $40 stock. It's big, you guys. This is monstrous. So our products and technology speak for themselves. We have 12 patents with 20 years worth of exclusive rights to these products. That's what you have. If you buy into our company, 20-year exclusive rights to them, that means there's no competition. A patent stops competition in their tracks. They can't copy what we have. They're not going to come out with we have a yellow pill and they have a little blue pill. No, it doesn't matter what they come out with. They cannot say theirs does what ours does according to our patents. So that's amazing feather in your cap. We have 7 domestic and 5 international. And just imagine this. If you go on Shark Tank, you walk on Shark Tank, what's the first thing that comes out of those billionaire and millionaire investors' mouths? Do you have a patent? And if you don't, I'm out, says Mark Cuban. Damon John says, I'm out. So you got to understand, if these guys that are investors look at a company and need patents, we have those, and you can put your money into this company and on the distribution side and in the investment side. So you guys can make money with us. We have a life-changing opportunity plan with a real-time payments. Okay, we pay every single Friday. Our compensation is so rich that I'm shocked that other people are not just jumping in the droves, but that's good. We're still a secret. We're still a secret. So in 5 years, we've created 14 millionaires, over 200 six-figure a year income earners, and over 1,000 five-figure income earners. And we've just begun. We haven't even scratched the surface. You're hearing about this in the 0.0001% of the world. Amazing opportunity for you because it's all about timing. We are going to be a multi-billion-dollar brand, global brand, okay? Timing today, like LifeVantage is positioned to be a billion-dollar company within the next 18 to 24 months with our worldwide branding. We are on the front jerseys of Real Salt Lake Soccer. So what happens when we have our team traveling around and playing in other places? They see our company name and we'll be branded in countries we're not even in yet. So that's a big feather in your cap as well. So here's your timing right now. From 2009 to now, 2016, we've gone from 3 million to over 3 million a year to over 220 million a year in sales. Now, what happens is in formulation and pioneering, most companies fail. Then they get into momentum, which is where you want to be before momentum, right? And then you get into stabilization. Like I said, who wants to be in Microsoft right now? You want to be in Microsoft back in the 80s. But timing is the worst thing in this because it keeps getting, the window of opportunity keeps closing. It's getting smaller and smaller for you to get in to make your mark, to get a percentage of this company. So here's what I want to say. The anti-aging industry is projected to become $1 trillion industry by 2025, and everything LifeVantage is offering is around the anti-aging industry. We are going to capitalize on every market we get into. So how'd you like to participate in this $1 trillion trend? We know that the first 135,000 distributors in a network marketing company like ours makes this lion's share, this 80% of our growth will happen, okay? We know that. Because if you go back and study other companies, we know it's to be true. We're about to become branded. We only have 65,000 distributors worldwide, 45,000 in the US, okay? So does that mean you're first? You're first. If you could go back in time and be the first Mary Kay representative, would you? I would. What color's my lipstick, right? I would go back in time and be in Mary Kay because I know the potential that they have and that they've created. Okay, so I want you to consider all that I'm sharing with you today and make sure that you can understand, is this an opportunity for you? I believe it is, because everything we offer is for every household in the entire world, okay? That's not just a computer for a house. That's not just a cell phone per person. These are 5, maybe 10, 15 products in the future that are for every man, woman, child, and beast on planet Earth. And you're first with our technology. So Robert Kiyosaki says, if you don't know anything about this guy, go look him up online. I started listening to millionaires, and he says, network marketing gives people the opportunity with very low risk and very low financial commitment to build their own income generating asset and acquire great wealth. So most people think they're going to go to school, get good grades, graduate, and get a job, save up money and buy some property, then buy some rental properties, and by about age 50, if everything went perfect, you know, they have some residual income of about $1,500 to $15,000 a month coming in, right? That's America's plan A, right? So I just teach people, listen, in the next 1 to 12 months, why not have 1,000 to 12,000, 15,000 a month coming in? That's where we're at. Why would you pass by something like this and you don't have to go buy properties and have a headache of hot water heaters exploding like I did when I got into real estate? So the highest grossing billion-dollar industries worldwide are right here, you guys. The NFL, music, organic, network marketing, movie, and video. These are just some examples. I can't carry a tune in a bucket, so I can't be a musician. I'm not an NFL star. I'm too tall, too skinny, too lazy. I can't do that. The movie industry, sorry, I know that I tapped out. I can't be in the movie industry. And video games. I just don't appreciate video games, so I'm not a computer programmer. I can't be in that industry. But what can I do with a minimal investment? Can I get into an industry that splits half of their money back to its distributors? So half of 182 billion, it's actually half of $250 billion a year, because that's what it is, $250 billion a year. Half of that comes back to people like me and people like you, should you choose to get involved with us. So it's your choice. You guys, we have something that's miraculous. It's NRF2 activation. This is Washington State University said, we have the most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. That is their quote. I want you to go look that up. Washington State University. You can hold me accountable to it. It's right there on NRF2 activation. And we have the only patented, the only all-natural patented product on planet Earth with 19 peer-reviewed studies that back up this claim right here. And you get to participate in it right now. You get to share it with the world. So you don't have to be an expert. I'm a construction guy. I don't even know what NRF2 really means. I just know when I read this, it's important to me and my family. And hopefully you know enough people it's important to them too. And you can make a lot of money with this. We just came out with our NRF1 activator. And NRF1 is a pathway in your cells. So is NRF2. It activates the expression of key metabolic genes regulating cellular growth. It's your mitochondrial growth. The 95% of your energy comes from your mitochondria, and we activate it. If you want more energy, get our NRF1. So it's super important, you guys, that you understand that we are on the forefront of nutrigenomics, and all of these universities are saying this is incredible discovery. So go look this up on pubmed.gov. I want you to type in Protandim on their search engine. This is a government website, a government repository where you can go check this out. Just validate it. Don't dig off. Don't jump down these rabbit warrens, right? Don't get down in the hole about what this really is and is it really valid. Believe me, these guys are putting down millions of dollars at stake, and their PhDs are on the line to validate this peer-reviewed research. This is not opinion. Just because this is on the internet does not make this opinion. This government website here, pubmed.gov, is not an opinion. This is factual published literature, okay? There's also google.scholar.com. Go check that out. It'll blow your mind if you type in Protandim. Next, NRF2 and oxidative stress and NRF1. As of 5/2/2016, we had 18 peer reviews. We have 19 now. So you're hearing about this as we progress. This is history in the making, and you're hearing about it first. So there's two ways to get started, you guys. Get back. You can become a preferred customer and enjoy all of those products that were featured in that video, 10-minute video. Get back to the distributor who invited you here, and you can order on their website and just enjoy the wholesale cost of $25 to $160. It'll be drop shipped to you on auto ship. You can cancel at any time. We don't have any kind of a club price or anything. You're a preferred customer. We love you. 85% of our company is made up of preferred customers, okay, just enjoying the products. They don't want to make any money at all. That's massive. We have a reorder rate that's phenomenal. It's never been seen before. And for example, the wholesale cost of Protandim is $40, but if a distributor hands you a bottle, you'll pay the retail price of about $55. If you go online and order it with tax, it's about $49 to $52. So you can understand what we're doing here. This is business. Now, if you want to be a distributor and enjoy the benefits and share LifeVantage with others, then there are 3 packets you can get involved with. I just have to tell you, the difference between all 3 is under the Freedom Pack, you earn half the commissions. You're only eligible for half, and permanently only eligible for half until you upgrade. With all of these packages, you're going to get about 90% in products, $100 in marketing materials in this Vantage Pack, virtual website, e-commerce, virtual office, accounts payable, accounts receivable, shipping, handling, tax, payroll, online university and training. Are you kidding me? Everything provided for you. And also an online boot camp training. I'll get to that at the end. And you'll be eligible for all commissions at the Vantage Pack. So let's talk about the Platinum Pack. I want to tell you, if you open up a Dairy Queen tomorrow and you stock it with half of what you need to, and you're only open half the time, and you only have half commitment, you need to upgrade, right? Because you want to earn all the money. You're going to put in the same amount of time, do the same amount of effort to get somebody enrolled here that you are over here and sponsor them and help them and train them. So you want people to come in as a Platinum Pack, and I want you in there. We want to set the right example, because your friends are going to ask you, hey, how'd you come in? How'd you get involved? And you know what they asked me? How'd you come in? I said, well, it's a Platinum Pack. Okay, that's what I'll do. Because they want what I have, they're going to do what I do. Okay, and the same thing, they want what you have, so they're going to do what you do. Next, you'll get about 1,000 in wholesale products, 200 in marketing materials, website, e-commerce, virtual office, accounts payable, shipping, and tax. Everything is there. You also get an Elite Academy ticket. This is higher education for a professional network marketer. We have 3 events a year, and once a year we have every 18 months we now have a convention. So these events will teach you the golden nugget that you need to come back and earn a 6-figure plus a year income. So I invite you all to come to our next corporate event, and you can go on LifeVantage.com and see what that is. Now, we published in 2015 an earnings report, an income statement that most companies put on the bottom of the last page in the middle of somewhere in their website, even if they have one. We put this on the front of our website down at the bottom, earnings claim statement. We're proud of it. We have middle income people that are making $500 a month, and it takes them about 1 to 5 months to do that. So in the next 3 months, if I could show you how to make $500 a month, are you willing to take advantage of this with me? That's what I want to ask you. Are you ready to go? Because $500 a month would put out about 95% of America's woes. They can pay their cell phones and their light bill every single month's residual. Why don't they have residual income to match their residual bills? We can do that right here. Pro 4 is $1,000. Pro 5, $2,100 a month. Who would need $2,100 a month? I'll just tell you right now, that's life-changing income. My wife and I did that in 90 days. We had this income coming in 90 days, replacing other incomes, matching our bills, and all of a sudden we were living for free, literally. We put in 90 days worth of work. What are you going to be doing 90 days from now? Still working. But putting this plan into action right now will get you the money you deserve. Then, of course, we have mafia money. If you want to make $82,000 a month, we have that. We have over 14 people making that plus. So here's how you get started, you guys. You come in with a platinum pack. We'll talk about that because it's the best one. You find a friend with $1,200. They get involved. You're going to earn a $500 paycheck next Friday. How about another friend? Another $500. How about another friend? That's $1,500. Would $1,500 by the end of this month help you? You would be in and running like crazy, and you would have a team that we can help foster a great positive business behind, and we're going to run with them, and they're going to run with their people. You guys, this is all about building out fast and fun, but the money just flows in the more people you share the video with. That'll also put you in the running for a Smart Start bonus pool and a platinum pool at $5,000 in volume. You put in this many people right here, you put in 2 more people at a platinum, you'll get a portion, another $500 check from the company, okay? So here's your earning potential. Let's say that you're just a recruiter. You're just going to go out and recruit people. I don't want to do nothing else but recruit. Okay, so let's say you put in 4 people. That's a $2,000 paycheck next Friday. Let's say this week you went out and recruited 6. By Sunday night, 6 people said, I'm in, like what happened to us. We had a meeting in our house. 6 people one night said yes. That's a $3,000 paycheck, okay? Mind-blowing income when you're desperate. We were losing our home. We were losing our livelihood. Everything we lost, and this helped us restore back to, well, we're called restored freedom. Our freedom's been restored. So how about this? When you go over here and you put in 50 people in your group, you're going to have about $500 a month paycheck residually. And that's only with a $100 auto ship. You want to have a $200 auto ship. So $100 or 100 people is $1,000. How about when it turns into 500 people in your group? You're about $5,000 a month. That's where my wife and I are. It's amazing. That's just in one position. I'll talk to you about that afterward. So there's some team support bonuses as well. Because I got to tell you, you get paid to go help people earn money and share the vision of LifeVantage. That's what we do. We help people share the vision, and we get tremendous paychecks. It's amazing. So let's say you go and enroll 5 people. You're going to get 10% of 5 people's paychecks matched from the company. They're going to send you a check matching. So if you go help 5 people earn $10,000 a piece, that's $5,000 in your bank account. Okay. 10,000. Yeah, $5,000 in your bank account every month. So let's go help with 5 of your friends make 10 grand a month. Okay, let me help you go do that. How about when they know somebody and they get them involved, that turns into about 25 people. That turns into about 125, turns into 625. How would you like to have 5% of 3,125 people's efforts in this company? That's what we're talking about here, you guys. This is an amazing opportunity bonus. Then let's talk about this, because I wasn't too excited about everything else. I got really excited about becoming an elite distributor, because they called something about global elite bonus, okay? A global elite bonus means global shares are put into a pool, 4% of global shares put into a pool and are split amongst all the elite distributors. So when you become an elite distributor, Pro 7, you get to share 1% of the company with every other elite. When you become Pro 8, you get a share with the 9s and 10s, 2%. When you become Pro 9, you get a share with just the 9s and 10s, you get a share of 3%. And the 10s get to share 1% total with the company. That's a lot of money, you guys. It's crazy bonuses. So what is your plan for freedom? You got to tell me, what's your plan for freedom? You know, you could be like 95% of Americans that they would have to save for 9 years at $10,000 a year. Can you put away $10,000 a year? Are you disciplined to do that? I wasn't. I had too much life happening, right? I had children. I had lots of stuff going on. So 9 years, $10,000 a year. You have to have $114,000 in the bank to have about $570 a month coming in, if you can get 6% interest on it. Well, here's LifeVantage's plan. 1 to 6 months on average, you hit Pro 3, you're having $570 a month coming in. So you invest your time and you start getting the residual income. That make sense? How about this? Would you want $10,000 a month coming in? You have to work for 44 years, saving $10,000 a year, and you have to about 2.1 million in the bank. Who has that, right? And you can draw the interest off of that of 10% or $10,600. Well, look what we have here. 2 to 5 years on average to hit Pro 7, and you can draw $10,000 a month. So it's up to you. We have it right here for you. So we also give away at Pro 7 another elite bonus, which is a Jeep. Pick your color. It's not a car program. We give you the keys and the title. You can go sell them if you want. Or you can take a $25,000 check in lieu of the Jeep. Or we'll give you matching Rolexes or a main presidential Rolex or a Fat Boy Harley or 2 matching Harleys. Up to you. Trips around the world, global incentive shopping. I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts, says J. Paul Getty. It's been a privilege to be in it for this length of time. And now we're watching our stock double. It'll double again, I think, in the next 12 months. We'll literally be at $30, $40 a share, which just simply tells me that investors see what I see. And if they're putting their hard-earned money into it like I'm putting my hard-earned time, then I know we're a rocket ship.